To watch one bowler win $100,000. Earl, 4 bowlers, $100,000 on the line. It doesn't get any better than this tonight.
And this is what's left of our field of almost 2,000 entries here at the Showboat.
There are a lot of Bob Verzicki fans all across the country.
Even the best bowlers always respected and somewhat feared Bob because they knew of his talent.
His talent was exceptional because he was one of those natural bowlers, or natural sportsmen, as we would say. But the rhythm that he had, the execution that he had of the bowling ball, the roll on the ball, the power that he had at the end of in the pocket, it was something else.
He had like one of the greatest arm swings, and a lot of the young players today have a high backswing. Pete Weber's backswing, real high. A lot of those guys have all these high backswings. Well, Bob started that high backswing.
And I went from some kid on the street that was nothing to the best bowler in the East Coast. I used to go out every Friday night, everywhere, and bowl everybody for money. It didn't matter. I went, and all these big-time money bowlers, they'd walk in, they'd see me, and I'd step on a lane. After I was done with them, they'd walk out scratching their heads, like, where did this kid come from?
We battled each other on the lanes in competition, match play, and he beat me and I beat him, and he beat me and I beat him. But we had a lot of fun together, and he was a great guy to watch.
I was terrific. I won my first professional title. I remember I bowled 12 tournaments, 12 regional tournaments. The most first place was $1,000. And I was leading money winner with $6,000.
I was at the American Bowling Congress Championship. I got him in doubles and singles with another young guy who bowled tour, Ty Critchlow. And put the two guys together for the doubles and singles competition that afternoon. And lo and behold, Bob and Ty won the professional doubles title that day.
He would bowl against anybody, anywhere. He bowled in leagues in maybe 10 different areas in New Jersey. Almost invariably, he would be the leading bowler in the league. He's rolled 300 games and 800 series in 10 different counties in the state, which is an incredible feat. There's this organization called the NBA. That's the National Bowling Association. Now, this is a complete black organization that was formed because initially in bowling, only whites were allowed to bowl, so they formed their own organization. And each year they have a tournament. So what happens, because of rules, they have to accept anybody. So one tournament, in walks Bob, and he wins the NBA Singles Championship.
I ended up being TNBA Bowl of the Year. I was Black Bowl of the Year, and I was a white guy.
Well, actually, in 1972, I bought Encyclopedia Britannica, and every year you get the Book of the Year after that. The Book of the Year would come in the mail. And I opened it one day, and I said, let me look up bowling. And I looked up bowling, and there was my brother's name in Encyclopedia Britannica.
I joined the PBA when I was 19. I had graduated high school. I think it was the summer. I had a choice either to go to college or to become a professional bowler, and I became a professional bowler.
Bowling was gambling itself. They bowled for money all the time.
It was like going to a movie and seeing the sheriff of the town going against the fastest gun. Because when you walked into a bowling center, you would actually challenge the best bowler in that center.
It was fun. You go in a bowling alley, you could be broke and walk in, and they'd all bet on you. You win, and they give you the money, and you go home. It was great. Friday nights was terrific. And if I had 200 or I had nothing, I would come home with a lot of money.
Well, Earl Anthony, we have arrived. We have arrived at our championship match of the Super Bowl High Roller. The winner of this match, $100,000.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Verzicki and Chris James.
both of these guys are feeling a lot of heat right now, and the opening shots will probably get down there real quick.
There are a lot of Bob Perzicki fans all across the country. That's a nice ball. There it is.
Besides being the greatest bowler, which he is, there was a higher purpose for him.
He's out there with that bowling ball. You never know. There might be another hand behind him helping.
You're getting another chance now. You can start a new career in what you're doing, in addition in bowling, where you can again become a national champion. So take advantage of it right now.
Well, it's a wonderful story, and he's very open about talking about it. Perzicki is. He's a recovering alcoholic. He works with kids day in and day out. He gets kids off the streets, finds jobs. He'll like it. All right, 200 to 193, and Bob Perzicki is the champion of the Super Bowl High Roller here in Las Vegas. Of a wonderful moment here at this showboat, and I don't know if you can find the words, but please try.
This is a moment that you go your whole life to wait for. I had a real bad time in life, and 5 years ago this was a dream, and today it's reality, and I owe a lot of people for it, and I thank God for it, and without it I'd have nothing.
Very, very nice.
I think he's fine now. I think that there won't be no count of 10. I think from now on he'll be the referee, counting for other people.